everyone. Welcome to part 2 about my private mentorship classes and some of the procedure about my spiritual work or spell work. So if you haven't seen part 1 of this video, go through my videos, you see part 1 so that you'll be able to understand this part 2 much better. In part 1, I focused mostly in addressing people that I'm working for and people that wishes for me to work for them, spiritual work. Okay, and those people that are owing me Thanksgiving, that are trying to escape my Thanksgiving, go through part 1 so that you'll be able to see the message that I drop for you there. Don't think that you can escape my Thanksgiving in any way, because if you try to escape, my spirit will come and take what they're giving to you. So go through the part 1. So anyway, this part 2, I just want to address about or talk a little bit about my private mentorship. For a while now, I think over a year now, I've been teaching free classes on the social media. So anyway, my spirit told me this year that I can be able to start teaching people privately. So this is why I created private classes. For people, I have 2 types of private classes, okay? And they have different categories. So first class is for people who wants to learn about ancient African spirituality, but they are not a spiritualist. They just want to learn how to manifest some basic spiritual work themselves, how to protect themselves, how to connect to their spirit, basic things. Just like you go to church every Sunday or weekdays that they teach you how to pray, how to use the Bible, read Bible verses, how to know the commandments of the Lord, how to connect to your spirit, your spiritual friends, so that some problems will be lifted up from you if you're able to do some spiritual work for yourself. Basic ones, that you don't have to rely on a spiritualist for them to do everything for you. It's good for you to know how to pray in ancient African spirituality way, how to connect to your ancestors, how to have an active altar. Because some people, they have altar and they think this altar is active. It's not active, There are no manifestation happening there. No spirit is going there. If you come through me, I will activate your altar powerfully, that you're going to be seeing manifestation. Not as a spiritualist, but as your spirit, the spirit that you came into this world with, and your ancestors will be able to assist you using your altar. And then the difficult one that you're not able to do yourself, then you can come to me for me to do it for you. Knowledge is power. It's good to impart yourself with knowledge. It's good to invest in knowledge, because a lot of things that we teach on the social media, we are teaching basics. We are not teaching everything. So if you're having one-on-one private mentorship with me, you'll be able to gain more. Like in the public one, from 10 to 25% is what you're gaining. But the other ones, other percentage, during private mentorship, you'll be able to gain more and have more access, that you can ask me direct questions. And then I'll be able to have it. I don't consider my followers as my maybe spiritual daughters or spiritual son or someone, or my mentee, I don't consider them like that, because we don't have one-on-one connection, one-on-one interaction. Our spirits are not connecting with each other, in that level. So those people that are following and learning are just my followers that love my teaching. They are learning also, but it's not the same. It's not the same as having a private mentor. Okay? So private mentorship, you can have private mentorship without having to see the person one-on-one physically, but definitely we are going to have a one-on-one interaction by video where I'm going to teach you. But there are also some things, especially those of you that are called, that I have to go in the spiritual realm to get the things done. It's similar to, that I do spiritual work for a lot of people that I don't see them. I don't see them physically, but I do spiritual work for them. Okay, it's similar to that way. I cannot explain everything, but I do have online mentorship classes for people who wants to learn basic principle. Basic, not you come and learn and you think you can become a spiritualist for that. No, this is for people that are not called to serve. Okay, and then the other category are for people that are called to serve. You know you're called, or you suspect maybe you have spiritual abilities, to serve the gods. and humanity. Then you can come to me, and then I'll first do spiritual consultation to confirm if you really have the call. Because I'm not going to try to raise someone who does not have the call, who just want to learn some spiritual things, and then begin to act as if they are a spiritualist. It doesn't work like that. You're going to, if you find someone that will teach you, it's only the small basic things that they will teach you. You will have limitation because you don't have the spirit. Even divination is a spirit. To do spiritual work is a spirit. So many things, are spirit. It's spirit that have responsible to give you those abilities. When you don't have it, you're learning just the physical surface. And it's dangerous to go and be learning work without having spirit that is backing you up. So anyway, so if you think that you're spiritualist and you don't have someone that will mentor you, someone will guide you, someone will help activate your spirit, someone that will help align your spirit to make them active to be working. Maybe you've been practicing before, but you don't have someone to assist you like that, someone that can answer deep spiritual question, because I can go in the spiritual realm and get some answers to some questions as well. Okay, then if you come to me, I will assist you. I will teach you about African spirituality. You will go through the first process of people that are not called to serve, because you need to know the basic principle. After then it comes to the spirit that called you to serve. You see, that's why you need to have the spirit. You need to be called. Okay, so I need to confirm if you're called before we do this. Then I'll be able to activate the spirit. I will align the spirit. I'll find out the spirit, the area of your calling. Align your spirit, activate them so that they will now begin to be active to teach you things of the spirit. I will also teach you some basic spiritual work on how to connect to your spirit, how to do divination, if you have the spirit of divination, because it's not everybody that have spirit of divination. And they are forcing themselves, you understand, to do it, and they'll be guessing things. No, it's spirit that tells us the information that we are going to pass on to people. So anyway, there are many procedures and there are many categories of this spiritual work. And then after the classes, after the mentorship, you'll be able to stand on your own to do spiritual work yourself. To do spiritual work yourself. So yeah. So on my website, you're going to see the information, and you'll be able to decide which of this class mentorship for priesthood that is going to be best suitable for your situation. In the mentorship classes, I'm going to have installation payments for people that are not able to afford to pay at once. I will create that one later. So anyway, if you think you are a spiritualist, or you think you have a call, and you want someone to mentor you, to guide you, because in this spiritual work, it's difficult if you don't have someone that is guiding you. There are some people that their spiritual ability will activate without needing someone to guide them. It's just that when you don't have a mentor, you make some mistake, or your progress will slow down, or you become stagnant because you don't understand some spiritual language that your spirit they are showing to you, or you're not able to ask some deep information to get some some answer. So you will not be able to understand a lot of things if you're trying to do it on your own. Because in my own side, when I started, I didn't have any physical person. I still don't have physical people, someone that I go to for them to mentor me. And that slowed my spiritual growth quite a lot, because when my spirit are showing me things, I didn't understand it, until I started growing. As I grew, I begin to understand more now. So it's me that even get to ask them a lot of deep questions now, and they are teaching. So if you have the spirit of like herbs and roots, there are like herbs, like plants, trees can speak to me, birds, animal, So if you have all these spirits, it can be activated, and they will begin to communicate with you one-on-one. So African spirituality is powerful. We have good connection with spirit, and many spirits from different dimensions. You need someone to be able to call upon these spirits and align them for you so that they'll be able to work for you. So yeah, your spirit must be activated to teach you. I will not teach you everything. It's the basic things that will help you to connect to your spirit that I will teach you. The rest, your spirit will teach you the rest. These are spiritual things, because my spirit teach me most of my things.